what's your favorite album that you've ever put out?
My favorite album is definitely the first one. I say it's the first one, Let It Be Known, because the memories is like
the very, very first one.
Yeah, the Let It Be Known,
Okay.
when I got the A's beanie on, I'm leaning up against the wall and stuff, it was when I learned about everything, I learned how to get a bank account, all of that shit, and have my money out here legally it was the people at the bank knew my name and shit. And that was like cool. And I was like 20 years old, and the people at the bank knew my name. Now I was excited about that. I was real, and so the album had was doing real good, and it was local. And I went and sat in the record store and watched everybody watch my CDs just,
man, I can imagine,
fly off the shelf. That's why, that was cool. I hear people coming in, yeah, I want that. So that's what I've been looking for. They buy it and they all disappear off the shelf. And then by the end of the day, the owner of the record store coming at me saying he needs some more. And then I go to the next city, and the same thing happened, and go to the next state, and the same thing happened. I'll be sitting in the record store, and then I'll be signing autographs, and all of my CDs disappeared. By the time I got back to California, I was nationwide, but that was footwork we did. That wasn't, no YouTube and no shit like that. That was us, walking around, walking up to fans, shaking my fans' hands, saying what's up to, and from here all the way to Atlanta and back, driving, you know what I'm saying? Doing shows. We'd drive from Oakland to Seattle and do shows in Seattle, and come back to the town, or drive all the way around this motherfucker, man. But it was work to us. It wasn't work to us. It was fun. It was like, but we didn't actually realize that we was putting in work doing that.
Well,
shit.
especially seeing the results that you're getting, with your albums flying off the racks and shit. I mean, that's got to be fun. It probably wouldn't even imagine maybe putting the work into the album, but when you see it at this point, you're like,
and it's it's crazy, because it's like these niggas don't know nothing about that. Like, nigga, y'all don't know nothing about
getting it out the trunk.
About getting it out the trunk, not just in the hood. Nigga, we drove from Oakland all the way to Atlanta to Jack the Rapper out the trunk. Nigga, selling tapes and CDs out the trunk. Like, it's a difference when you doing it just in the hood or whatever, nigga. But when you driving from hood to hood, state to state, city to city, selling your shit out the trunk, and you connecting with fans and niggas in the hood, and you just pulling over, hey nigga, you ain't even selling your shit, you just giving it out, and that shit slap. And they like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like, oh, and that was him, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So, by the time you get back, now you can't give it away. You everybody asking how much it costs.
Too valuable.
You know what I'm saying? At first, when they don't know who you are, you can give them their shit and, hey, check this out. But then that shit slap hard enough, they gonna come back and be like, okay, how much for the other shit, for another one? So, I mean, you learn them tactics out there on some D-boy shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was the same thing, I took my little D-boy tactics off the turf and started trying to do it with my music, and it worked, but I just didn't really get to the point
24/7.